Hey guys, what's going on? Got an iPhone right here, 2G, first gen, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to do a quick little video on this. This iPhone I bought the other day on eBay. And as you can see, if I stop hitting the tripod, it's running iOS 1.1.4 as I will show you in settings. So as you can see right there, it's 1.1.4. It's 8GB model. And this is actually kind of hard to find because iPhone 2Gs are getting a little bit rare these days, and this one is no exception because first of all, it was at a pretty good price. I will say it was like around less than $50 with shipping, but you know, we can look on eBay real quick and we can just see that price of iPhones are rather steep, especially for a lot of these older iPhones. And I mean, even these in like the $60 range, I mean, you can see they've got like more problems than like mine does, if not the same. And I paid less for mine. This is even from the same seller, although this is a 16GB and mine is an 8. And I do recommend this seller if you want to buy an original iPhone. Scroll down here. That's his eBay right there. He's a great seller, especially with the original iPhone. Other phones he has a little bit priced, a little bit not so good. But anyway, so yeah, this one I noticed was a little bit different because it came with this app called Installer. I think it's something similar to Cydia for jailbreaking because it has like a lot of jailbreak stuff in it. Of course, like none of it works. I've gone like here, you know, there's thing fix YouTube. I press install, and it always says can't find hosts. So I'll probably put Cydia on this. Probably not a newer version, but probably at least one that would work. And it's got some installed over here that I don't know what they are. I think they're just some things to get the app running, but you know, over here it's got like all the fancy stuff, and there's good ones. There's one that I did see. I think it was in where was it? I think it might have been system. No, maybe utilities, but you could unlock your phone. That's how a lot of people unlock their phones. Yeah, right here. Sorry for hitting the tripod. Anyway, to unlock this, you know, so you can use it on any carrier. Which I would like to get service on this, but I think it's going to be a little bit challenging. But this iPhone, and the iPhone 2G in general, first generation, whatever you want to call it, should be bought up right now. If you don't have one, I would highly recommend getting one because these are going up in value, especially this one. This one has iOS 1.1.4, and it's harder to find ones with the older iOS, particularly iOS 1 and iOS 2. Now, iOS 2 is actually very tricky to find even on this, but especially the iPhone 3G, which, you know, it was its first OS it shipped with, so of course it'd be hard to find. But just looking on eBay, I mean, like some sellers, like this one right here, this iPhone says it's on 1.1.4. It says right there. Some you have to look at the pictures. The way to tell if you're buying an iPhone first generation and you don't know what software it's on, here's how you figure out. If you see all these icons except iTunes, so you see all these and there's no dots right down there, more than likely it is 1.0, the very first. If it's 1.1.4, it will have iTunes. If it's running any version of iOS 2, it would have the App Store on it. If it's iOS 3, which is the most common, you will see, I can pull up a picture here, you'll see a couple things like voice memos on there. And it's pretty much the same, I guess. But yeah, if you see voice memos, that's definitely iOS 3. If it didn't have voice memos, it could be iOS 2, but I would ask the seller or check the pictures, because usually they'll show you the settings screen here on the About page. You know, what is running, what the capacity is, and all that. Now, I originally had three iPhone 2Gs. One on iOS 1.1.4, like this one on iOS 2.2.1, which those are hard to find, and of course the most common 3.1.3. I do like the older iOS though, because it's much more simple. Like, let me grab my iPod Touch here. I know it's cracked, but I have a video on this that will come out maybe after this, I think. You can see just over here, everything's just more organized. Although you have, like, all this extra stuff, you know? But over here, it's just so simple. I like this usage thing, and I can't find it on, like, iOS 5, iOS 6. This is from iOS 6. I just can't find it, and I think this might have been the reason why they brought it back in a similar way. Because you have, whatever they call it, screen time now on iOS. But I just like the older iOS. It's just more simple. And I miss sounds, you know, like that. And I miss swipe to unlock. I really wish that would come back. I mean, I know you could do it in, like, jailbreaks and stuff. But I personally don't jailbreak my main phone just because it's my main phone. I've got very sensitive data on it. And backed up to iCloud, so I want it, you know, on the latest, most secure software. But, yeah. And then I'll give you a quick look at it. I don't know why, but a lot of these iPhones, and even my iPod Touch there, here where the screen is bad, you can see it on the camera. I hope that can pick up. It does on my iPhone. But you can see it, like, picks up, and I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, the dead pixels is weird, and you can see it there on my iPod too. Spot there. Spot over here is a little bit harder to make out right there, as you can see. I don't know why it does that, but anyway, here's the edges and the back of the iPhone. On top. It's actually pretty good condition, because a lot of these get really scratched up. I mean, the dings are nice, but, like, per scratch-wise, it's very nice, except for the Apple logo. It is a little bit, not looking so good. But anyway, that's my video on that. I'm going to try to get service on it, and probably by the time you watch this video, I'll be working on that, and hopefully I can come back with a video saying, hey, I got service on this iPhone. But that's my video. Sorry I made it, I said short, but it actually turned out about 9 minutes. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.